I'm here at the show today and I'm with Bobby with Allwood, and they got a brand new machine. This is your Cedar splitter. You name all your splitters after kind of wood.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we're all wood log splitters, so it's kind of been an initiative of ours since I started this 18 years ago. So we got the oak, we've got the hickory, we've got the redwood series. You name it, we've got it.
Yeah, and the Cedar's kind of a lightweight wood, so you went with a little machine.
Yeah, exactly.
That works.
Yeah, it's our new homeowner's vertical machine. So real nice, still has 17 tons of power. Honda GX390, 24 GPM pump. It's got a smaller hydraulic tank. Again, this is geared more towards a homeowner that's gonna, you know, split 5, 10, 15 cords a year, not somebody that's splitting wood professionally. Right. Something like our Birch V, that's more tailored to that. Right. If you're looking for something that'll fit in your garage, he's only about 84 inches tall compared to everybody else's vertical and our vertical that are, you know, 9, 10 feet tall just because of the nature of the beast. This is perfect to go in your house, still has a log lift, foot controls, easy to operate, but still safe to operate.
Very nice, very nice. And this is the prototype, right? Your very first prototype.
Correct. Yeah, we put this together a couple days before we took off for the show. So we'll be putting this on another channel to help those guys out also.
Oh yes, yeah, it'll be on Heath and Rachel's channel.
Heath and Rachel's a hard-working man.
Yep, everybody knows them. Yep. So then the difference between the two, obviously, this is more of a pro model, size-wise and production-wise. Same as what do you got for cycle time on that versus the Cedar?
They're very close in cycle time. They use the same pump and hydraulic system, but when you move over to the Birch V, then you've got the big 28-gallon tank, the bigger deck, bigger log lift. Right. You've got our electric over hydraulic system. You can adjust the stroke with our limit switches, or proxy switches, I should say. Full torsion axle on this. You can tow this down the highway. Just two completely different monsters. As you can see, the deck height is much taller and a lot more ergonomic for that. Where, again, built more for a homeowner or doing somebody that's got a smaller wood yard, where this is a guy that could split all day every day.
Right, and that's like half as much cost too. So.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, these are around $12,500. We believe that's going to be about $7,500.
Yep. Very cool. Which model do you sell the most of out of all your models?
Oh, the little Birch here is by far our most popular.
That's the one, huh?
That's the guy. Everybody loves that thing.
And why do you think that is? Price point, size, capability?
Well, this is now coming with our Oak Series system, so it's got 25 GPM. It's got our big 48 GPM valves. It's got two separate hydraulic circuits just for the main cylinder and the small accessories. So instead of having that bog in the engine as the log lift's coming up and down, this only sees 2 GPM instead of 24 GPM, so it moves way smoother. If you don't mind, John, I'm going to fire this up.
390 also?
Yep, it's got the 390 and
yep.
it's got our triple pump system. That's where we get the separate circuits. So again, it's got 24 and a half, 25 right up front, and then it's got 2 cc's, 2 GPM just to get to your accessories,
sure,
which lets it move nice and smooth.
Sure, nice. Is that torsion springs on there too for
yep.
towing?
Tow this thing at 80 miles an hour.
Nice.
I'll tow it to California right now.
Nice, nice.
Big 25-gallon hydraulic tank.
Yeah, yeah. This would do pretty much most anything for anybody, unless they're, you know, big time. But
correct.
Boy, this would do everything.
Yeah, 20-inch stroke, so you get it nice and good in there with the small stuff, you know.
Nice.
A lot of guys are splitting 16-inch wood. Why are we stroking to 24 if we don't need to? Let's drop down to 20 and save that 8 inches.
Yeah, speeds everything up. So what's this area in here for? Is just part of the frame, or you get something else?
Part of the frame
you can put in there?
Yep, battery box can go in here if you need.
Got it.
You know, so if it's electric start, you put the battery box on
How
that
often do
side.
people get electric start?
To be honest, it's very popular. We sell a lot of these to homeowners as well as professionals, so we get a lot of electric start orders. I would say almost half that go out the door have electric start.
Sure, yeah. I know that's something a lot of people want, especially when you get older, because starting's not fun when it's 20 below.
I hear you there, sir. I'm with you.
Yeah, very nice.
They're $9,500. We got a show special going on right now for $9,000.
$9,000, that's not bad at all.
Yeah, for what you get for this. I mean, these are full European style valves. Again, you can't buy this machine from any other company for that price.
No. And not to have the speed and capability and all the things that it has.
Correct. I mean, when you got 18 tons and you're getting 3.5-4 second cycle time, that's by far better than anybody else.
Do you find people complain about wanting more tonnage on machines, or they just think they need more, even though I know they don't?
It happens, don't get me wrong. I've got guys that want to come in and buy a Redwood series, you know, and they're splitting 10 cord a year. And I'm like, gentlemen, I got to sleep at night. I mean, I can't do that to you. Yeah. Look at a Birch, look at an oak, you know, something that's more along them lines. But, you know, to be honest, there's some guys out there that just have money and they just want what they want, and I got no problem with that.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
So we've got one of these big Redwoods over there with a guy that splits 15 cord a year.
Jeez.
So,
just because you can.
The big thing is with wood splitters is finding the machine that fits your operation, and that's the hardest part for me as a business owner, is figuring out what every customer needs for that operation, because they're not all the same. It's not even close. You know how it is. I mean, some guys need a processor. Some guys think a processor's useless. Some guys, you know, want a log splitter, but they need a vertical, or a horizontal, but they need a vertical. And it's just finding what works best for your operation.
All right. So after this one, this is the most popular. After this, then what? What's the most popular?
We probably the Birch V or the Hickory. The Hickory is very popular these days. It's our big monster in the gas engine line.
Was the big monster until you came out with the beast.
Well, we still got the Bloodwood series. That's another diesel machine.
Right.
But again, the Hickory's really become popular. This setup right here, our good buddy Lee ordered, and this is a very popular setup. So it's got a Hickory with the 42-ton cylinder. So again, that's a 6-inch bore, 5-inch rod.
Yeah, that's a
right. It's a big one. And then it's got our 18-foot conveyor. Again, it's our new series that's 29 inches wide inside the trough. The main funnel, almost 5 foot wide. This is a brand new grate that we just came out with. So the main section is 54 by 36, and it has 2 resplit tables on each side. Resplit table is designed so when you get done, you have something you want to resplit, you can get it out of the way so it doesn't fall.
That's huge.
Exactly.
That's the complaint I hear from a lot of people with certain models, that there's nowhere to put the wood.
Exactly. So you get them, boom.
You throw it on the ground, you got to pick it up again.
Pick it up again. So that's why we tried to get rid of that. So this has got 2, 1 on each side. So if you got, you know, when you're buying a machine like this, most guys have 2 to 3, 4 guys working around it. You have to keep up with the thing. So
yeah, the machine's faster than people.
Exactly.
I always tell people, the weak link is not the machine. It's you.
Exactly.
It's 100%.
You got it, Chris.
You can only work so many hours, and you got only so much back that you can put out in a day. And
exactly. You're 100% correct. So I mean, you've got to be able to not work as hard doing it, and that's a big help by doing this. And when you can get rid of the wood quickly and split the wood quickly, that's how the name of the game.
That's the other thing too. I tell you, if you're going for volume, you don't realize the logistics in handling the wood. Getting the wood to the machine is one thing. Taking care of and processing is another thing. And then getting rid of it is another thing. And now, then that pile, when it gets so big, then what are you going to do? Then you got to either push it away or move everything.
Exactly. It's
a
never-ending.
They don't think that through. That's why I like something that you can just move away from the wood. You can just gradually you know, pull away. You
Correct.
could do that with this. Now, is this linked here too? Or could you?
We could link it up. I mean, to be honest, we've got something coming out maybe for Paul Bunyan. I'm not going to spoil some things, but maybe there's some cool things coming at self-propelled. if you know what I mean.
Nice. There you go. And then is this the same size as this elevator, or is that even wider yet?
They're both the same width. This one just looks wider because it's 18 foot and that's 24 foot.
Okay, got it.
So she's a little longer on that side.
Got it. And then when people buy these, they come with one wedge, or you getting two, or what's the deal?
We just changed it. Hickory used to come with a box wedge. We were about to have a giant price increase, and not everybody wants the box wedge. So we end up pulling the box wedge off, and we're going to keep the price this year the same. And then if you want it, you'll have to pay for it.
Yeah.
So, but normally people want a box wedge 8-way. That's our most popular.
8-way, right? Yeah.
Especially when you got this much tonnage, you're normally not breaking stuff in quarters. You're busting it 6, 8, 10, 12, 16 times.
Right. And then your new beast over here, talk about that a little bit.
Oh, the new Redwood series is something special, I can tell you that. It's 69 horsepower, Yanmar diesel, no DEF, none of that bull crap. This has got the first ever 9-way box wedge. 9-way.
That is something.
And I think we got 11-way coming out, so you better watch out for that. So this machine comes with a 42-ton cylinder or a 60-ton cylinder, so that's 7-inch bore, 5-inch rod. It's quite the monster. We'll be releasing another one of those here in a couple weeks to a gentleman down in Florida that's been very patient on us. This thing comes with everything. Again, pullback arm, box wedge on this. Got the big grate, but again, this looks great. It's awesome, man. Chris, you got 5 foot by 5 foot. You can clear anything you want. We can put resplit tables on this if you need. Most of the time, there's enough room in here that we don't really need them, but we can put resplit tables on this also.
Right. That's got to be the biggest push plate I think I've seen on a splitter.
Oh, by far. Yeah, I mean, the push plate weighs close to 550 pounds. It's made out of 1-inch plate. It's got AR 400 in it. 5/8 gussets all over the place. I mean, it's got a big chunk of 1 inch in the middle. She's pretty stout, to say the least.
So I see you do the buttons on there, the welds on there. Correct. Have you guys ever thought to going to more of a grippy grate type thing, or a tooth or something?
That's exactly what we did. Let's walk back over to Hickory. I should have said that over here, but this is our brand new push plate that we just came out with. And it's all puzzle pieced together now that we got our laser up and running.
Oh yeah, I see. Yep.
So
I didn't notice that.
These nubs actually come through from the rear gussets. So now we're getting gussets and we're getting the nubs. So the Redwoods coming out will all have this style.
Because that's a complaint for a lot of different manufacturers. I hear from people, this is the buttons, you get a V cut piece and they pop out on you.
Yep.
And the buttons don't really do anything. I always thought something more aggressive or toothy would be.
Right.
So that's interesting. I like that.
Yeah, so you can have too much grip though, to be honest. And that's a yes, because it doesn't let the wood split and come out around bigger wedges. So having the happy medium is kind of where it's at.
So what you want is some space, so you got a little bit of wiggle.
A little bit of wiggle.
Got it.
So we've been putting a lot of work into this and figuring out exactly how much grip works best for different types of wood.
Right. Awesome. Scary.
She gets it.
Man, that is just...
Yeah, you guys should see it with a 16-way on it.
That's insane.
Same speed, 16 pieces every 3.5, 4 seconds.
Awesome. So if you're interested, your website is?
allwoodlogsplitters.com.
There you go. Check it out. They got the stuff. And what's your turnaround time on average for machines? I suppose it's different depending on the model.
Correct, and different depending on the time of year. You know, sometimes we're 3 weeks. You know, sometimes we're 8 months. So I would say the average is somewhere around 8 to 9 weeks.
Yeah.
We're trying to get that down to 3 weeks by the fall. And then we'll be at Paul Bunyan. We'll be at Woodman's Days this year. First time going there. So we look forward to seeing all you guys there.
Sounds great. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow morning, 5:30 a.m. Good night, Irene.